What is going on today, guys? AU here, and today we are bringing you week 4 of our GBF draft league, and I'm the coach of your Atlanta Braviaries, and today is a kind of tough matchup. If our opponent preps the way that my opponent in mock battles did, we are gonna have a tough time, and we have got to play perfect. Like, oh, it's insane at how good we have to play. But you can see his team right here on the left. But before we jump into any of that, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button, because that is what's going to help me out the most. And in case you've missed all of the other 3 weeks, they are in a playlist that should be linked somewhere in the description. If it's not linked, the week 3 battle will be somewhere. I'll even put the week 3 battle right here in a card, so you can definitely check that out if you want. But like I said, today's a little bit tough, because you'll have to see. Basically, his team can get ran through by Dabi, our Charizard X. If he doesn't bring Piloswine, we can kind of run through the whole thing, because the Umbreon's not gonna be able to do that much to us. I can come in with like Aragog or something against the Umbreon, but altogether, the Charizard can kind of run through his team. If the Piloswine is thick fat, we've got to get Chip on it, or we've got to knock off the Eviolite, and then once we get up at 1 Dragon Dance, maybe 2, we kind of just run through the rest of his team. But in mock battles, I built this team, showed this team, and then the person that was mocking against me basically just built the most perfect counter to this team, because Charizard is my win con. So his kind of game plan with his team that he built for mocks was just stop Charizard, right? Just bring all the counters that he can to stop Charizard. We've got to keep rocks off our side of the field. We have got to, rocks are good on his side of the field because he loves to pivot around. You can see he has Talonflame, Corviknight, Raikou, and all kinds of stuff. Umbreon with Baton Pass. So overall, he just likes to pivot around with his team. So we've got to be pretty aggressive from the get-go. But we're just going to jump right into it. You can see here our Dabi is max attack, max speed. We have to be max speed to speed type Mega Gardevoir, which is super, like, so dumb, because if we lose that speed type, we lose Charizard. So we have to get the Dragon Dance up to outspeed it. But if we do, then we OHKO with Fire Punch, so that's good. And then Envy here, we actually are bringing an eject button with screens. Since he does like to pivot, eject button can be used to trap like Corviknight. I can switch in on a U-turn, and then his Corviknight won't switch out, so I can bring in Dabi set up then. And yeah, that's kind of a thing. Also, if I want to get screens up, then I get screens up, he hits me, then Dabi can come in, or something can come in behind the screens and do some damage. So that's good. We also have Trick to take something's item, because like I said, that Eviolite is going to be a pain. Any Scarfers are going to be a pain, so we can kind of use Trick to get around some things. We got Spirit Break just for a damaging move. Shaman, I was having a really tough time with Shaman, but I've kind of EV'd it. So if I'm max HP, or if like I'm at 100%, we can 1v1 the Gardevoir as long as we get a Leech Seed up. We have to hit Leech Seed though, and if you know me, I don't hit any moves. Like if you watch any of my battles, I don't hit any moves, so that's going to be a thing. We're also running Seed Flare, Dazzling Gleam, Synthesis. Dazzling Gleam is for the Kommo-o, just so I can't sit in on that. And yeah, he can't run Clanging Souls, which I kind of would rather him run other than Belly Drum. I just kind of hope he doesn't bring Kommo-o at all, because Belly Drum, sub Belly Drum is just dumb. So I hope he doesn't bring that. But we do have Charles here, our Empoleon with a Chople Berry, Defiant, Aqua Jet, Earthquake, knockoff Stealth Rock. We decided that I needed to go with a physical Empoleon this week, just because I needed Aqua Jet for the Talonflame. I can come in on the Corviknight trying to defog away rocks and get a Defiant boost. Now the person that I was mocking against, he never let that happen because he knew that I had it. So that's what I'm really hoping for, is that my opponent doesn't know what I'm bringing. Whereas in my mock battles, which I did win, I think most of them, but I still lost a good bit of them too. But he like knew exactly what I was bringing, to which my opponent won't. So hopefully we'll be able to catch him off guard with this. We got Earthquake for the Tapu Koko, knockoff, just because, like I said, we need to get rid of some items on things. So that is a thing. Did I say Tapu Koko? He does have Tapu Koko, right? No, Raikou, not Tapu Koko. And then we have Aragog here, which is kind of an interesting set. We're not running a sticky webs because it doesn't really matter. He's going to have Gale Wings on Talonflame, and that's going to be annoying enough to deal with. So we have Choice Scarf, Compound Eyes, Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Thunder Volt Switch. If he's not Scarfed, we just straight up OHKO him with Thunder. If he has, if he still has the priority Gale Wings, we have like a 60 something% chance of living it with the EV spread that we're at. So that's good. And then we could always Volt Switch out. I'm gonna try to not stay in on a Brave Bird because that's just kind of like why would I? But then again, Charles just takes a ton of damage from Flare Blitz, so it's kind of a hit and miss there. But it is a thing. At least if we go into Charles, we can Aqua Jet and get rid of his Gale Wings, so that's a good thing. And then we have Toothless here, our Gliscor. I wasn't even going to bring it, but I decided I needed it because I needed some kind of another pivot. So we have Earthquake Roost, Defog U-Turn. I need the Defog because we need to get rid of the we need to be able to get rid of the rocks on our side. But behind screens, Toothless can do a lot of work. Outside of screens, it kind of just counters the Raikou to stop the Raikou from Volt Switching around. But yeah, that's kind of it. The Raikou does get Scald, so that's going to be a thing. I've faced Specs Raikou in practice, so hopefully that's not a thing, because if it is, then Shaman has to also deal with the Raikou. But yeah, that's kind of the team. I did build this team about like on Thursday, so hopefully I'll remember everything going into the battle, but I don't want to waste all your time with the team builder, just because basically our win con is Charizard. We've got to position Charizard in a way to where we get the Dragonets up, and then we get the chip on Paliswine that we need, we get the chip on Umbreon if he brings it that we need, and then after that everything else just goes down. So we're going to jump into a battle, and yeah, I'll catch you guys there. Alright guys, we're in the battle, and he did not bring Paliswine, but he did bring Seismitoad, so Shaman's going to be able to deal with that, so that's not a huge deal. The Cryogonal, apparently he was scared of the Gliscor, so that's a good thing. That's not going to stop my Charizard at all though. I think I just lead Aragog. Here we have Energy Ball for the Seismitoad, and he doesn't really have any switch-ins that he's going to want. Okay, so he leads off with Talonflame to begin with right here. I'm gonna just go Charles, I think. He could U-turn out. But yeah, I'm just gonna go Charles right off the bat. We are Scarfed, but I don't want him to hard switch into the Seismitoad. If it goes for the U-turn, that's fine. So what does he go into here? Probably the Surfetched. Actually, definitely the Surfetched. Yep, he goes into Surfetched. We do have the Chople Berry, so I could get rocks up if I want, but I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna just go into Toothless here. Could knock off though. I don't want him to knock off Toothless. I'm gonna go into Reggie Bush here. Let's see what he goes for. He goes for the close combat. That doesn't do that much actually, so I can set up a Leech Seed. Leech Seeding anything is gonna be good. Like I said, if he brings in Corviknight, I get a Leech Seed off. Then I go into Grimmsnarl on the U-turn. I set up, and it's kind of game at that point. I have to get some chip on the Seismitoad and the Umbreon. But these four things right here all go down to Charizard. So we get the Leech Seed off here. He goes for the Brave Bird. That's fine, I think. I think that's fine. I'll go into Toothless here. And I'm going to U-turn out. He didn't bring Mega Guard, so that's a thing. He goes into Cryogonal here. That's fine with me. This gives me a chance to set up Dabi. It definitely gives me a chance to set up Dabi, but I don't feel like he just lets that happen. Like, I feel like there's gonna be some shenanigans with the cryogonal. So I'm gonna go here, and I'm actually gonna energy ball. Just go ahead and predict the Seismitoad. Actually, Bug Buzz is probably better. Bug Buzz is gonna do a good amount. Oh, so he's like bulky. Okay, so I'm going to Charles. Yeah, he's like super bulky. He's got leftovers. Going to Charles here. Goes for the Ice Beam. That's fine. I'm just gonna set up Stealth Rocks. Don't see anything stopping me from doing that. I could also knocking off something would be kind of good, but I think just setting up the Stealth Rocks here is probably the best option. Because if that's not heavy duty boots, then we will be able to know. So he does go into Seismitoad here. I think I'm gonna no, because he could definitely hit us with a ground type move. I'm going to Toothless here. So he does go for the rocks on our side. I think I'm going to Defog. I need the rocks gone before I can bring in Galvantula. So I'm gonna U-turn out now. He had the Ice Punch, which did a good bit. I've gotta bring in Aragog here because Shaman's gone. I forgot Surfetched even got Brave Bird. So I get a crit, but that's not like super big thing. Going to Aragog here. He takes out Aragog, what the heck? Okay, I think I'm gonna... This isn't first turn Mega. So... He's Earthquake, Ice Punch, Stealth Rock. Okay, so I'm gonna set up a Reflect here. That's fine with me. And... I can even set up a Light Screen. Hopefully he U-turns. Iron Head. Okay. So Dabi comes in now. And we just Dragon Dance. He's still got Brave Bird. Like, he's still got priority on his Talonflame, but that's fine. Yeah, we're gonna set up this Dragon Dance, and I guess we're gonna try to just go to work at that point. I don't see really anything that's gonna particularly threaten us that much. So he's gonna stay in. He defogs the screens away. Okay. I'm gonna Dragon Dance again. I mean, he's just letting me get up free Dragon Dances now. And then he stays in. Okay, so now I'm gonna Fire Punch. Get rid of Corviknight. Could have probably Dragon Danced again, but I don't really need to. I don't think. Toad should go down. Umbreon should go down to a Flare Blitz. Do we just win here? How much is this Brave Bird gonna do? Seismitoad should go down to a Dragon Claw. He lives? Come on, man. That's it. I can't believe he lived that hit. I seriously cannot believe he lived that hit. Once that's gone, like once our win con's gone, then we lose. I can't. I'm at a loss for words at how he lived that hit. I'm at a loss for words at how he lived that hit. There's nothing we can do to beat the bulk on the rest of his team. So I go Surf Etch here. I'm gonna Spirit Break. Goes First Impression. We live that. We're at 156. He should be faster. I'm gonna trick here. So he had Focus Hash. Okay. Alright, so Toothless is our best bet. I'm actually gonna Roost here. Actually, maybe I just need to Earthquake. Doesn't Talonflame. Okay. Let me U-turn out. Going to Charles. Go for Aqua Jet here. I don't think there's a way we bring this back. I can't believe that Seismitoad lived that hit. It was definitely a roll. He had 5% left. I should have just Dragon Danced again on the Corviknight, but after another body press, I think that Brave Bird would have just taken us out, so we needed to not go for the third Dragon Dance. That would have just been kind of greedy. Like I honestly can't believe if we do this calc while we're waiting on him, if it dings, or actually it won't ding because. Alright, so he goes. I go for the Aqua Jet. He goes for the Flare Blitz. And he got the burn. That's insane. It's so dumb. I can't hit this thing. I can't hit this thing. Wow, I'm you can probably tell I'm upset. That's kind of dumb to me, but we do Seismitoad, we do Charizard X, and we do +2 and max defense Seismitoad, and he was at 87%. At 87%, we had a 43% chance to OHKO, so yeah, we just lose here. Yeah. Well, that's probably the most it's probably the most upsetting match I've ever had to do. But next week you'll see that I've actually revamped the team. We did some trades, so our team looks completely different. This matchup just really exploited my ability to pivot, and I didn't have that at all. So yeah, it's like I needed the ability to pivot, so we made some trades, which we'll see next week. But that is where I'm going to leave you. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.